Hello friends, I am Amit Banerjee and welcome to my channel xledutech Empower Yourself. Friends, today I am going to demonstrate on all count related functions in MS Excel like count, count A, count blank, count if, count if s, and also another two other database functions, namely dcount and dcount A of Excel. So now let's come to the practical session. Friends, we use count function to get the number of entries of numeric values within a range or array. Count function does not work on other types of values except numeric field, and count function does not count empty cells as well. So if you look here, this portion, as a column head I take serial number, name of fruits, quantity, and here the list of fruits, and here is the quantity. So if I want to count the how many quantities are there, so I have to use here count function. So to do this, equals to count, it is asking for value 1, value 2, but here I will take these values as array, right? So select all these cells and close your bracket, then hit the enter key. Look, it is giving result 7. So here 7 number of quantities are available. Clearly we can see it. As I told you, count function only works on numeric value. So here if we want to know how many number of fruits, names of fruits available here, so if I type here the same function count, and if I select this range of cells and close the bracket, hit the enter key, look, it is giving 0. So this formula is not working in case of string or characters other than quantity, means numeric values, right? So again I am typing the count function, count, and selecting this range of cells, it is giving 7. Now I have mentioned that it gives results of non-empty cells. So if I delete this value, it is giving result 6, because only 6 numeric values are there, right? So this is how count function works, and this is the syntax of count function. Now come to count A function. Count A function counts cells containing any type of information, including error values and empty text, not empty cell, empty text. For example, if the range contains a formula that returns an empty string, the countif function counts that value. Countif function doesn't count empty cells, but it counts empty text. So now here we have the name of fruits, quantity, price in INR, and unit price I can mention, but there is no need here, right? So I am deleting this. So now if I want to count here the number of fruits, how many names are there, so I can calculate that with the help of count a function. Count a here. Now look, I am selecting this range of cells. Okay, hit the enter key. Now it is clearly giving result 7 because 7 name of fruits are there in this table. So if I want to count how many items are there, how many non-blank cells are there in this range of cells, then it is also will give the correct value. Look, count a. Now I am selecting this and this up to this cells, right? Close the bracket. It is giving 14, and also if I delete here any cell value, so it will not count the empty cells. Okay, so here if I want to find that number of prices are there in this table, so I can use again count a function, right? Select these cells, is giving 7. So you can see here count a function can work on strings or characters as well as numeric values, right? So this is the example, or this is how count a function works. Next come to count blank function. Count blank function counts the number of empty cells in a range of cells. So here you notice that I have 2 blank cells, right? And I want to find the number of blank cells here. So I will use here count blank. Count blank. So range will be this. Okay. So number of blank cells are here 2. So it is giving the result 2. If I delete this mango and here I want to count the blank cells, equals to count blank, select this range of cells, here it is giving 1, right? So this is how count blank function used. Now come to the countif function. Countif function is used for counting cells within a specified range that meet a certain criteria or conditions. And in countif function, I can take only one condition, not multiple conditions. Okay. So to do this, look here, this is our source table, right? Here as a column-made range of months, salesperson, item name, company name, unit price, quantity sold and total sale value in rupees are there. Now here I want to count number of water purifiers present in this table, right? Means in item name. So this is the item name column, and I have to find how many water purifier are there in this column. So let's type the formula equals to countif. It is asking for range, so range will be obviously this column, right? This is our range, is our first argument. Next, give comma, and now it is asking for criteria. So criteria will be this cell, okay, means I4, and in this cell I have water purifier. So now close the bracket, and here I am taking one criteria here, not multiple criteria. So hit the enter. Look, it is giving 10. Let's check from the source table. Water purifier, select. So how many water purifier are there? So count is telling that it is 10, and our result is also 10. So this is our correct results, right? Same thing I will do here in case of geyser 10 liter. Okay, let's type the formula countif. Again it is asking for range, so geyser 10 liter will be in this item name column, and criteria will be I5 cell. Okay, hit the enter key. It is giving the count is 8. So let's check the 10 liter. Here the count is 8. So this is also our correct data. Now we can let's count the salesperson name. How many times Dia is there in our salesperson column. So again I am typing countif, right? Asking for range, okay, and then next argument is our criteria. So this is our criteria. Close the bracket, hit the enter key. Look, it is giving result 4. So let's check how many times name Dia is present in this column. You can see this is 4, and our result is also 4. So this result is correct. Now how many times name starts with di are there in source table? Means here are some list of names, and I have to find the names, those names which are starting by di or with di, right? And clearly if I select di, means in case of Divya the first two letter is di, and in case of Dia also first two letter is di. So if I select, you can see total count is 7. Now let's check by using countif formula, right? Equals to countif, and here for this I will use wildcard character. I previously make a video on wildcard character, how wildcard character being used in Excel. Star stands for all characters, and question mark stands for particular one character. So here, as DI is the first two letter, then so for this First is asking for range. Select the range and next criteria. So I will use here wildcard character. First I select this DI, means this cell, then I will use ampersand sign, and then within double quote asterisk. Asterisk means it will check first two letter as DI. After that, any character can be present after DI. So that is why I am using here asterisk symbol. So close the bracket. It is giving 7. So the result is correct. Now here I will show you. I have to find the how many quantity sold, that means greater than equals to 13. Means in quantity sold column I have to find the number of quantity sold having this condition, means greater than equals to 13. So let's see, greater than equals to 13, right? So this 13, 14, 15 and 16 I select. So how many? Count is here 7. So let's use the formula to get result. Equals to countif, asking for range, so it will be quantity sold column, and criteria is this cell, means Q4. Hit the enter key. Look, it is giving result 7. So this result is correct. Now come to the countifs function. Countifs function applies criteria to cells across multiple ranges and counts the number of times all criteria are met. So here is our source table, and month, session, name, gender, karmic, price in lakh is our column heads, right? So here I have to find the quantity of car sold by gender male and by for car Chevrolet. Okay, and countif formula have this syntax: countifs criteria range 1, then criteria 1, then criteria range 2, criteria 2, criteria range 3, criteria 3. These are optional, right? So here I have to find the how many quantity of cars sold by male person, means male salesperson, and for the model or car make Chevrolet. So equals to countifs. It is asking for criteria range 1. So first criteria range 1 will be gender column. Selecting gender column, right? Next criteria 1 means this is our criteria. Next criteria range 2. So karmic column will be criteria range 2. Okay. Then criteria 2. Criteria 2 will be this karmic, means Chevrolet, right? Close the bracket and hit the enter key. It is giving result 3. Let's check male and Chevrolet. Look, the three items are there for Chevrolet. So our result is correct. Okay. Now if I change the this by suppose 4, okay, it is giving 6. Let's check male and 4, right? How many are there? Count is 6. So this is also the correct value I got in result cell. Now here I have used two criteria, right? Means two conditions. Here I will take three conditions. Means how many quantity of cars sold by salesperson Ritika for car makes Chevrolet and having price greater than equals to 4 lakh. Okay, let's type the formula. Equals to countifs criteria range 1 will be salesperson name. Here the name column. This is our criteria range 1. Then criteria 1. This name is our criteria 1. Okay. Criteria range 2 means car make column. Criteria range 2 here. Criteria 2 will be Chevrolet. Now criteria range 3 means price column, and criteria 3 will be this. Now close the bracket and hit the enter. It is giving 2 Ritika Chevrolet and greater than equals to 4. Let's check. Ritika Chevrolet greater than equals to 4 means these two. Okay, I can also select greater than equals to 4 means this and this. So it is giving count value 2. So this is our correct data. Okay. If I change, suppose name, I take Vikas in place of Ritika. Let's check what is giving. It is giving 0. If I select Rakesh, now Rakesh select Chevrolet and condition greater than equals to 4 lakh is 3. Count is 3. So Rakesh Chevrolet and greater than 4 is these three values. So this is our correct result. So this was the example of some countifs function by taking three conditions, means three criteria. Now here I have taken 4 criteria. I will check. Equals to countifs, criteria range will be name, column, comma, criteria 1 will be this. Next, criteria range 2 will be karmic column, criteria 2 will be this, criteria range 3 will be price column, criteria 3 will be this, again criteria 4 will be price column, and criteria 4 will be this. Now close the bracket. It is giving 2. So Vikas Suzuki greater than equals to 8 and less than 13. Vikas Suzuki greater than equals to 8 and less than 13 means these two values, right? So this is giving correct value here. If I change this less than here, if I change less than 10, then it will give 1 count, right? And if we change here greater than equals to 5, it is also giving count 1. So if I change here 4 in place of Suzuki, it is giving 3. Now because 4 greater than 5 less than 10, because 4 greater than equals to 5 less than 10. So these are the values, 3 values are there. So it works properly. Now I can use also here wildcard characters. Look here, I set a criteria for name which starts with R, and after R it may have any number of characters. Okay, so here I will copy the formula, paste here, and here I will change I am typing this countifs. So criteria range 1 will be name, comma, criteria will be this, then I will use ampersand, within double quote I will use asterisk. Okay, criteria 1 has been set. Then criteria range 2. So karmic will be criteria range 2. Okay, criteria 2 will be this. Next, criteria range 3 will be price column, comma, criteria 3 will be this. Next, criteria range 4 will be also price column, criteria 4 will be this condition. Now close the bracket. Let's see, it is giving result 4. So first select the name Vikas. Okay, sorry, name starts with R. So starts with R will be Rakesh and Ritika, and Chevrolet greater than 4 less than 6 lines. Chevrolet greater than 4 and less than 6. So is greater than 4 and less than 6. These are count 4. There are 4 items. So it is giving correct result. Yeah. If we change the here 4, it is giving 1. So let's check greater than 4 and less than 6. R means Rakesh Ritika 4. Greater than 4, less than 6 means only this one, right? So it is giving count is 1. So this is how countifs function works. Now come to the next step. Here I have introduced two new functions. One is dcount and another is dcounta. Dcount and dcounta are both database functions. So dcount function counts matching records in a database using criteria and an optional field. When a field is provided, dcount will only count numeric values in the field. Here database argument is a range of cells that includes field headers. Field is the name or index of the field to count, and criteria is a range of cells with headers matching those in database. So dcounts only works on numeric values. So here is our table. These are order number, these are gender, quantity, rate and price. Okay. Suppose I want to find the count having order number greater than 12096 and quantity greater than equals to 5. So here greater than 12096, 120. So here is our and 12096 and here these two data. Okay, and quantity greater than 5, sorry, greater than equals to 5 means this and this, right? So now here I am using dcount function equals to dcount. The first argument is database. So here database will be total table. Okay. Field, it is asking for field. Suppose I select quantity as a field. You should remember one thing here. Here the spelling of the headers will be same as the spelling of headers of source table. If the spelling varies, then it will give error value. Okay, so field is here C3 and criteria will be here. For criteria I have to select, suppose I take 3 criteria here: order number, gender and quantity. But with this we have to select this row also as a criteria, otherwise it won't work, right? So close the bracket and hit the enter. Look, it is giving result 2, this and this, in this row and this row. It finds 2 records according to the criteria I set here. Now look, if I suppose here I set here F as a gender, right? Now I am using typing dcount function. So database will be this, okay? And suppose I select the field as gender. Look, gender is non-numeric column, right? And criteria I set here this. As I hit the enter key, look, it is giving 0. I have already told you dcount function works only on numeric values, not string or characters. That is why it is giving 0 result here, right? And this thing I can also bring this result here using countifs, but it will very long process than using dcount function. So let's check. Equals to countifs, criteria range 1 will be order number, right? Criteria 1 will be this, criteria range 2 will be quantity column, and criteria 2 will be this. In the enter key, it is also giving 2. So same thing I have done here by using dcount function and by using countifs function. Now consider this table, okay? Name, gender, age, subject and percentage achieved here. So here we get the combination of strings and as well as numeric values. So suppose I want to find number of counts of students who have subject as physics and gender male, okay? So just type the dcounta function. So database will be this, field will be, suppose I take gender, criteria will be, suppose this, or suppose I take all the criteria, okay? In the enter key, it is giving 4. So let's check subject physics and gender male. Subject physics and gender male. So number of count is 4, right? Here suppose I type here age 10, it is giving count 1, means I will select here physics, then male, and having age 10 is only one name, one person, one student. Okay, that is why it is giving here 1. If I change here female, then it is giving 2. So let's check physics, female, so age is 10 only in case of 2 students. Okay, so suppose here I select percentage greater than 65%, it is giving 0 in case of physics. So select math, it is giving 1, and if I change here male, it is giving 2. So let's check math, male person age 10, math, male person age 10, and above 65. So there is only 2 records are there. So this is giving our correct result, and this can be achieved by using countifs function, countifs. Okay, let's check equals to countifs, criteria range 1 will be subject, criteria 1 will be this, criteria range 2 will be gender column, criteria 2 will be this, criteria range 3 will be age column, criteria 3 will be this, criteria 4 is percentage achieved column, and criteria 4 will be this criteria. Look how many steps I have to mention here in order to get the result by using countifs function. Look, it is giving as well 2 result, but if we use the countif function, then it will take very short time to get the correct value. That is why this is the advantage over using countif or countifs, dcount and dcounta. So just you have already seen that how countif function works. So I can summarize that countif function counts matching records in a database using criteria and an optional field. When field is provided, dcounta counts both numeric and text values. When the field value is not empty. Here also database argument is a range of cells that includes field headers. Field is the name or index of the field to count, and criteria is a range of cells with headers matching those in database. So friends, I have covered all count related functions of MS Excel. I think it will help you very much in your future life. Friends, if you like this video, then please subscribe my channel if you already not, and requesting you to share this as much as possible, and obviously don't forget to like this video and press on bell icon to get notified for new additions. And also, if anything comes to your mind regarding this video, then please mention it in comment box below, and I will definitely respond for your comments. And lastly, I have already given below my channel URL and also the list of videos till now I have covered for your easy access and learnings. And please wait shortly for my next upcoming video on this channel. I have given link of practice file in description box. You may download the file by clicking on that link to practice what you have learned today from this video. Till then, that's all for today. Thank you for watching my video, friends.